What we eat has a profound impact on our health and the health of our planet. There are so many different theories on what's right or wrong that food and eating can become just another stress factor. Do we really all need to become vegan or follow the paleo or keto diet? It all adds up to the impression that we are what we eat. And it's getting more and more difficult to decipher what a sustainable diet really is. A recent report put together by the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change found that of all human activities that emit greenhouse gases, like industry or transportation, agriculture and logging account for nearly a quarter of total emissions. More than 80% of farmland is used for livestock, compared to just 20% for vegetables and wheat. But meat and dairy products only account for 18% of the calories and 37% of the protein we eat. That is extremely inefficient. We're using all this land to produce only a fraction of global human nutrition. This means that the amount of farmland in general could be drastically reduced, making space for forests and wildlife. Putting ethical and health aspects aside, the question is, what is a sustainable diet today? And what can I do? Making conscious food choices is a small step to make a huge impact. If you ate one hamburger every week over the span of an entire year, you'd cause 604 kilograms of CO2 emissions. That's the same as taking a flight from New York to Miami. Producing all those burgers requires 1,735 square meters of farmland, an area equal to 6 tennis courts. But if you go without that one weekly burger, you're reducing your annual greenhouse gas emissions by 604 kilograms. We talked to Danielle Nierenberg, an expert on sustainable agriculture and food.
The main problem with the Western diet is not meat consumption, but a lack of diversity. There needs to be an emphasis on sort of reducing and refining what kinds of meat we eat. You know, industrial factory farmed meat, it might be cheap at the grocery store, but it's really expensive in terms of pollution costs or public health costs or the impact on soils and the land itself, as well as greenhouse gas emissions that come from industrial animal production. We need to support the small and medium scale farmers who are trying to produce meat in the right way.
So, what kind of diet is good for us and good for the planet? If we all shifted away from animal-based foods and chose diverse, local products, it would help immensely with meeting the Paris Agreement target of limiting the average global temperature increase to 1.5 degrees. The recipe is simple. Local, diverse, mostly plants. With a few simple changes, what we eat can help protect our planet.